We're Trent Allie, and we've been planning something big for a long time. We just got a very exciting phone call that I have been waiting, what, 12 weeks for?
We're heading somewhere that I know Allie has been waiting for a really long time.
It's finally starting to warm up around here. Feels so good to see grass. I miss grass. And now we can start working on the outside of the house.
It's a good thing we don't have to go very far because, as you can see, this looks really sketchy.
Subscribe if you aren't already and come along today as we get ready for drywall. What's going on here?
We're not doing so good.
And I get this surprise I've been waiting months for.
All right, we're racing on this electric skateboard. What's up, guys, and good morning. Today we're starting off things a little bit differently. We are already in the house trying to knock things out. We got all of our tape that showed up from 475 products. I got 4 extra rolls. I don't know if those 4 rolls are going to be enough to do the house. It basically ate up 3 rolls to do the sunroom and then like most of the loft. So hopefully 4 rolls does the rest of the house. We got our fingers crossed. Brandon's here, I'm here, Allie's helping out. We've already got a couple windows knocked out. We're gonna try and get the rest of this barrier taped up today.
So cool that it's such nice weather today because we can honestly get so much done, and even if the house isn't fully taped by the end of the day, we can do group yoga on the deck because it's super sunny, the snow is basically gone, and it's warm enough that we could be doing activities outside, which is honestly weather I've been looking forward to for weeks, and I just hope that it stays because at this point the snow is great, but I'm really excited for a little bit of lasting warm weather. Are you happy about the weather? Are you happy?
All right, got the big window down here knocked out. Got these 2 big windows. We have 1 seam right here that goes basically from the half wall there all the way around. Got to do that. Got to do the seam over there. And I got to get up here and do those seams that are high up in the sky.
Best hammer ever.
Buddy dog. You hungry? You ready for lunch? Lika? Let's go outside. Good girl. Come on, Frank. Lika's only 4 months old. She's still a puppy, so we've been feeding her lunch, giving her 3 square meals a day as the doctor ordered, and she absolutely loves it. And it's been fun for us to use that as a different type of training session. Normally in the mornings and the evenings we do a lot of like hand-fed training and practice a lot of the different drills and skills that we've been working on. This is resistance training. And she's not great at it, but she's getting there.
Probably need 1 more roll to finish it all, and I did not estimate properly.
Totally works for me because we just got a very exciting phone call that I have been waiting, what, 12 weeks for? When did we place this order? 3 months ago?
So we live in a really gnarly climate, as most of you guys have seen. Through the winter and through the spring, it gets really intense here. And if the roads aren't plowed, or in the springtime when things start melting, it's really difficult for cars to make it up these roads. Now, I drive a monster truck basically, so I built that truck the way that it is for these roads.
At the time, I complained so much. I was like, Trent, this is such overkill. We don't need all this crazy, the winch and the lift and the side steps and the big tires. And he was like, just you wait. And obviously this winter, they were extremely useful, and we were very happy for all the work that he put into the truck.
And then we got Allie her 4Runner, and the 4Runner is like an off-roading machine. However, when the snow gets really deep and with the stock tires, it doesn't really cut it. I'll just put it that way. So about 12 weeks ago, we tried to buy some parts to, you know, get it up off the ground a little bit and put some bigger tires on it. And these parts were back ordered. And so I just said, all right, well, let's put the order in and see what happens. And it was gonna be like 8 weeks. Well, here we are like 12 weeks later. They finally got the parts in. Yesterday we went and dropped the 4Runner off. And today when we see it, it's gonna be looking a little different.
Yay! Boy. Wow. I was really worried that this lift was going to be enormous and too much and overkill. I'm worried about that a lot for all of our vehicles, and this looks awesome. What do you think?
Looks pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, I really like it. Wow, you guys, this is a little bit taller, a little bit burlier, and definitely more capable for the snow, the mud, and I cannot wait to get it dirty. It's still got some dirt on it from just driving up and down the mountain at our place, but it's gonna go see some incredible parts of Utah. We have some really fun plans and places where we wanna take this thing. So I think I'm gonna drive this back, kind of get used to the new way that it rides, and we'll see you back at the house.
How was it?
Dude, this is awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you notice?
It's just like ready to go. It's just like all the little dips and bumps on the road coming up here normally, where you have to like stop and go like 2 miles an hour. You can just like mob through.
Well, I am super glad that not only does the 4Runner look amazing, but Allie absolutely loves it. Ever since I got her that car, all I've wanted is for her to like go out and look at it and be like, yes, that's my car. And I think that's how she feels now. Not to mention, it's super capable. We were gone for a little over 2 hours, and a lot of people that would really make them nervous leaving all of their belongings and their things up on the side of a mountain for 2 hours. But we have peace of mind because we have Simply Safe. Simply Safe is the sponsor of today's video. Simply Safe has been the easiest security system I have ever used in my life. Setting it up was a breeze. You basically unpack all of the sensors. All of the devices communicate with the home base, which is plugged in.
Simply Safe on.
You have everything that you need.
Please exit now.
My favorite thing about Simply Safe is that it's this easy.
Please exit now. Alarm off.
I just have to use this little key fob. I don't have to punch in the code every time I go in and out. That's my #1 favorite feature about Simply Safe. If you guys want to check out Simply Safe, you guys can click the link in our description or go to simplysafe.com/Trent and Allie, and you guys can check out their award-winning home security system. Thanks again to Simply Safe for sponsoring today's video. I think we're gonna see you guys in the morning. What's up, guys, and good morning. Today is gonna be a really good day, I hope. We're heading into Home Depot. We're gonna be getting some rigid foam, and we're gonna be insulating some other stuff. We'll fill you guys in a little bit more later. But our friends Lucy and Jeremy, I believe, they sent us these cool dog bowls.
Yeah, these are awesome.
They're enormous, and you like spread the dog food through all the little channels, and it doesn't allow your dog to like inhale the food. They have to like go and like pick each little piece out. I put these down yesterday, and I went and took a shower, and when I got back, the dogs were still eating. These are incredible. Mika, Frank, sit. Okay. These are really cool bowls, and thank you so much to Lucy and Jeremy for sending them to us. I think Frank and Lika probably look at it as a challenge, and maybe they like it, maybe they don't, but we love it, so thank you. Brandon just rolled up. I'm gonna throw on some socks because I'm running a little bit behind today. Grab a beanie, and we're heading to Home Depot. Let's go.
Okay, that's it. Yeah, go Frank, let's go. Made you a bagel.
Special delivery.
Okay, let's try it. Oh!
Nice! Look at that.
Beautiful.
Frosting up.
Nice, good job. Enjoy. Look at this bad boy. Trent put a roof rack on it last night when we got home that we've just had sitting in the garage for a while. We've had the ladder on for a while, but it definitely looks a little bit more capable, a little bit cooler, just to be a little bit lifted with some bigger tires on it. I'm super excited to take out the 4Runner on some adventures very soon. And it's 60 degrees this morning, so I think it's safe to say that spring is here, right around the corner. I don't know, it's here today at least. And definitely makes me want to go outside, take the van, take the 4Runner, go mountain biking.
Okay, so we did a little bit of inventory taking or parts material estimating. We're giving ourselves a bid. Anyways, we tried to figure out exactly how much foam we need for inside the sunroom, what we're gonna make the furring strips out of, how the sheetrock and the drywall and everything's gonna land and come together. I think we've got it all figured out. We're heading into Home Depot to go and pick up those supplies so that we can start insulating that interior wall of the sunroom. And we're gonna try and get a lot of the furring strips and some of the foam, if they've got it, for the outside of the house. The Roxol exterior insulation is being delivered to Brandon's house today. We hope. There should be enough to get the whole outside done with the second layer, so that's really exciting. But a lot of you guys have been commenting on one of our recent videos about how spray foam is in a shortage right now, and some people have been saying that their suppliers were saying it was going to be months before they could get spray foam supplies. I just talked to our spray foam guy.
No.
He's expecting it Monday,
no.
Which is, today's Friday. He's expecting it Monday, and he said plan on me being there Tuesday.
No!
Yes!
That's awesome.
As soon as he accomplishes that job, he'll be here probably Tuesday, Wednesday. As soon as he accomplishes that job, we can call for insulation inspection and start drywall, baby.
Dude, that's huge!
Everything's really coming together. At least we know Home Depot's got drywall in case everywhere else runs out.
When everyone folds, your fork still holds. Your place in your bed, showing no regret. Close your eyes to hide your lies, roll the dice. You got me tiptoeing around you like you're made of glass.
Good thing we don't have to go very far, because as you can see, this looks really sketchy. Again. From here up is a third of the foam that we need to do the exterior of the house. 35 sheets, we need about 100. This pink foam or purple foam is what's gonna go on the inside of the sunroom to insulate that wall. So we basically need about 65 more of these. What a doozy.
Yeah, let's try to just drive safe and slow back to the house now.
Let's just putt ourselves back to the house, start laying some foam.
It's amazing how much further we can drive up here when the ground is dry.
Yeah, I could drive all over this place now, except for there's probably things that will puncture my tire in this garbage pile. But don't worry, we're gonna get a trailer and we're gonna load all this garbage up and get it out of here as soon as possible. We do have the foam that is ready to go into the sunroom. We're gonna be foaming the inside of that wall. So that stuff just needs to get moved into the sunroom. Brandon is gonna be ripping that 1/2-inch plywood into strips. Those are gonna be the furring strips for inside the sunroom. We should make quick work of this. As soon as he gets those strips done, we should be able to start mounting some of this foam and really making some progress.
It's funny because this was originally supposed to be a screened-in porch, and because of the snow load and the restrictions, based on the weather around here, our structural engineers said this is the only way we could have some type of outdoor kind of like seating area. It is no longer anything close to a screened-in porch, but it will be really nice for having coffee and hanging out and having a little bit more of a view. Those are long enough?
I don't know, I think maybe we might want to get a little bit longer.
Or chopsticks, basically. You put the foam on, and then the 1x4s, and then the drywall.
Yep, and the sheetrock goes on the outside.
And you hope that the drywall lays flat on these wiggly, furred out pieces.
Yeah, it's definitely needs to be installed by someone that knows what's up. And we're having trouble right now. But this is the first piece, and that's like one of the best things about this is that we're starting on the pieces that go on the inside of the house that matter the very least. And hopefully by the time we're done doing this wall, we're ready to start on the outside of the house, we'll be a little bit more proficient at this.
We'll just put a huge palm tree or something in this corner so no one can tell that the wall is all wobbly.
Yeah, I mean, it won't be wobbly. It all the joints of the drywall will just crack. So
Great.
It's not something that will have any.
It'll be
wiggle to it.
textured.
It will be textured. We should just make cracks in all the joints. Say that it's a new style.
Yeah.
Getting these furring strips to like suck in and like create some pressure, but not like bow the boards or twist the boards, because what's happening is as we mount these boards, it's obviously holding this foam in place, which is great. But as we suck these screws down, it's causing like little dips and bows.
Hello?
Hi, Lika.
What are you doing out here?
Hi, baby. Hello.
Hi, Lika.
Come here. Come on.
Bye-bye.
See you later. My dad told me never to trust people in windows. Anyway, if we tighten these screws down and make these furring strips like bowed as they go up and down, as soon as we mount the sheetrock to these furring strips, the sheetrock will look like it's doing the wave. And that will be unfixable.
What's the solution? To just not tighten down the screws as much or something?
You know, if I had all the answers, I wouldn't be standing here trying to figure it out all the time. But unfortunately, I probably spend about 60% of my caloric intake just staring at things, trying to solve problems. And it's pretty stressful, to be honest, but we're doing our best.
It's funny because recently Trent was reading something and he said, oh, did you know that when you're playing chess, you can expend up to 4,000 calories just on the mental force required to like think about your chess game and your strategy. And I was like, oh, that's just like why I get so grumpy when I'm editing, because I'm like expending all this mental energy and thinking so hard, and I just like get starving whenever I'm editing because I'm actually like using calories even though I'm not physically moving around. And I feel like that's exactly what it's like when Trent is building this house. He's just standing around, but then he gets really grumpy and really hungry. And I'm like, why are you so hungry? You've just been standing here. This is why.
Way more intense than playing chess. I play chess all day, every day on my phone. Problem solving while you're trying to build a house, a lot of mental energy.
So Michael Phelps eats 12,000 calories a day?
Nothing.
It's nothing? You need more than
I
that?
can power my brain for 20 minutes. girl. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on. Oh, come here. Let's go. Come on.
Good girl.
I got you. I got you. It's kind of been a similar occurrence throughout my entire life. I have a great idea. My idea is going to work really well. And I get the materials and I start putting my idea together, and it's like trying to build a snowman in May. You just like every time you're piling things together, it's like melting and slopping, and you're trying to patch it and stick it together. And this house has just been the culmination of everything I've ever tried to do. And I want to cry a little bit.
Oh, don't cry.
It's okay. I'm going to cry. But I'll wait until we're done.
You gotta let it out at some point.
It's just so frustrating, you know? It's like, oh, this could be perfect, except everything you've done so far has been a hair out of square. And then once you start stacking all those hairs together, next thing you know, you got a trapezoid or a rectangle or a triangle or something. I don't know. We're not doing so good. If these furring strips don't line up and match and sit flat, the drywall is really going to suffer. And so I was thinking maybe to like combat that, we do tongue and groove on this wall so that if it is a little bit ripply, you wouldn't really notice it.
I like that idea.
And it would give some texture to the room, as interior designers say.
You don't like that idea?
I kind of just want to light this house on fire. so irritated with it, but I won't light it on fire.
I think tongue and groove, like white tongue and groove, would be really pretty.
Yeah, why not? Let's go for it.
Design decision done. I love how that's how design decisions get made on this house.
Or last minute.
Last minute, like, let's do tongue and groove because drywall won't work. Like, okay.
In my mind, everything plays out perfectly. And in real life, I've yet to have anything play out perfectly.
That's what makes it fun and interesting.
You know, that is something an optimist would say.
Thanks. Someone's got to be one.
You're very optimistic.
I hope.
I doubt it. Oh, wow, Trent.
Oh, like butter. Nice.
It's a little tight, but we like them. Pretty much perfect.
Looks beautiful.
I quit.
What's going on here?
That one?
Yeah.
What do you mean what's wrong with it?
It's not straight at all.
Oh, they don't have to be straight.
Oh. Everything else looks so neat and tidy, and that guy's just looks so random by himself, not connected to anything, at an angle.
Representation of my life.
It is pretty awfully creepy.
It's really weird.
This wall is going to be nicknamed The Wave.
The Wave. I've always wanted a beach house, so maybe that's just meant to be.
He doesn't look terrible.
Yeah, except for that guy right there.
You don't get up close. Oh, he's pretty crisp.
I know.
I think we did quite a bit today.
Nice.
I'm happy with it. All right, we got quite a bit done today. I'm not happy with how that turned out, but I am happy that it's done. And we got a little bit of experience. So now when we start doing it on the outside of the house, hopefully it will be perfect because that's where all of the details are really going to shine. Anyway, I'm gonna take off my work clothes, I'm gonna jump in the shower, and then we're heading somewhere that I know Allie has been waiting for a really, really long time, and a lot of you guys have been bugging me about it too, so. All right, so I know a lot of people, including my wife, have been giving me a lot of guff about this mushroom top hairdo that I've got going on and my beard, but I can't just shave my beard without getting a haircut too. So I'm heading into the barber shop.
Bye, good luck. We're a little late. Time is running away from us today, so I'm gonna repark while he heads in there. Go lay down. Go lay down. Oh, good dogs. And then we have some fun plans for tonight, which is why we have the dogs with us as well. Oh boy. Who is this? Hello.
Hi, Lika.
Oh my goodness.
Hello.
You're a different person.
Hello. In the back. In the back. How's it going?
What do you think?
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, I think the barber was like the barber that nobody else wanted. That's why they had an open slot. But I mean, it was okay. It was quick. My hair was cut. We got other stuff to do and places to be. I don't know. I guess you guys can give us a review of whether you think my haircut is good or not. Just let us know in the comments below. We got to run to the grocery store, then we're meeting up with some friends.
It feels so good to see grass. I miss grass.
No, I feel like we should plant some grass, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
So I've been working on Lika's recall lately. They're gonna be all the way over here with Allie. Lika, come. Good girl, good girl. Good boy, Frank, good boy, Frank. Having a strong recall for your dog is definitely the #1 thing that you need, because if they start chasing a bike, or they're gonna run across the road, or they're chasing a porcupine or a buffalo or something that is gonna get them hurt, you wanna have that power to be able to recall them instantly. And no matter what they're doing, they will drop it and turn and sprint towards you. And Lika's really, really good at it. Frank is really, really good as well. And we never really had to train him, but he's also not gonna be like as big and intimidating as Lika. And I don't want Lika to ever be in a situation where she's intimidating or scary to people, where I can't just be like, come here, and she just runs over to us and totally diffuses the situation. So yeah, dog training tips with Trent. You're welcome.
Lika is the true annoying younger sister, but Lady is Frank's one true love. And he will do anything to hang out with Lady. Wow, you brought the goods.
We have the meat. How fast is that?
I'm actually impressed. Even with the fall, 1:11.
All right, we're racing on this electric skateboard on this loop around the park. And it's definitely a bad idea. I just tried to go around to beat the fastest time last time, and I fell on this sharp corner up here. Now I'm gonna try to beat the time again. But then there's a lot of mosquitoes and they keep hitting me in the face.
Nice and low.
All right, I made it through the gnarly corner.
There's bugs down here too.
52 seconds on the clip right now.
I can feel the battery going. I'm drooling.
Right here.
Ah! Full speed to the end.
Under lap.
Ah! 50.
One piece in hand is a start, but it's a mighty puzzle.
Oh man. We have had a whirlwind of a day.
It's cold in here now. It was hot earlier. I gotta turn the heat up.
It is 48 degrees outside, so it's about 48 degrees in here.
But the park was a super, super fun way to spend the evening, a nice sunset, and just hanging out with good friends and relaxing, giving the dogs some exercise, and just celebrating summer.
Summer's pretty much here. I got my hair cut. Probably the next time you guys see me, I think the beard will be gone.
Wow, cool!
Maybe. I get really attached, so we'll see. Hope you guys enjoyed coming along on today's adventure. If you did, make sure you show us by giving us a big thumbs up on today's video. Consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already.
Thanks again to Simply Safe for sponsoring today's video. Click the link in our description to check them out.
And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Adios!
How will I cope?